Hey, I'm Ying.
And I'm Yang.
And we're the Yin and Yang brothers.
Alright, good morning. We are about to hit the trail. We packed up our stuff and we're getting ready to go look for a really, really big tree. What do they call that tree, do you know?
Hey, am I as good looking today as I was yesterday?
Back that way is where we just came from. And we camped around that bend. So where we camped at, it's really not easy to get to. But it's well worth it. So I'm gonna try to film myself coming down this thing. I hope I don't fall. But if anybody hadn't been to Sipsey Wilderness before, really should come check it out. It's pretty awesome. Whoa. I do my own stunts, by the way.
So anyway, you know, I know Jaxx is into sharing his hiking experiences through this vicarious method involving this Hero 3 camera. And you know, he's got kind of little puny arms. He got tired of holding the camera up, and so what he's done is he's asked me to walk in front of him and carry the camera. I'm not allowed to talk a lot, so I'm going to shut up here in a minute. But as you can see, this is what it looks like. I see you back there. This is what this is what it's like to walk in front of Jaxx. You know, he's back there grab-assing and, you know, doing all those kind of things. But that's what it looks like. So if you're ever wondering what it's like to go hiking with Jaxx, this is what it looks like. Okay, so if you're considering this hike in the Sipsey National Forest, and you start in the only pay fee parking lot, it's $3 a day, by the way. That's at the trailhead at the picnic area. That's where you start 200, okay? Trail number 200. And you come forward, as I discussed earlier, to a split, or fork if you will. See the creek down there? I don't know how well you can see that, but right where that splits, you can see Ying down there, okay? To Ying's left is the crossing. So we're gonna have to cross that creek, and that's the 209 trail. So according to another hiker here, that is in the direction of that big tree that's kind of cool to look at. So we're gonna go check it out and bang out some miles. So we'll talk to you after a while. Now, if you come out to the Sipsey, occasionally you can be faced with stream crossings. It hadn't rained in a few days, so, and it hasn't rained a ton lately, so it's not much. But so I wouldn't be worried about it if you've heard folks talk about that. It's pretty easy. Of course, we're gonna watch Ying bust his A walking across here. Alright, that's how easy it is. Easy day.
Alright, we're still on the trail. We just come up on a small little waterfall. Foster Creek Falls. Falls Creek Falls, excuse me. Not a whole lot of running water out here.
Fall Creek Falls, check.
Fall Creek Falls. Alright, let's see if I can give you guys a little look. Alright, so you can tell that after a good rain, man, this thing is probably just pounding with water.
Yeah, it's a flood zone. Even the parking lot's a flood zone.
Really?
So, yeah, just hasn't been raining that much lately.
Ooh. A little muddy. Alright, just stopped a minute to have a little break and try some of this stuff right here. It's chai spice. green tea energy. So we may be having a little bit of change of plans. Seems like every time we go somewhere there's always some change of plans, but we just ran into a couple other hikers, and they were saying that the trail going to the big tree hadn't been maintained. There's all kind of down trees, a lot of brush beaten. The waterfall there has got barely a trickle, and they said, you know, it is accessible, but they said it's really not worth going there. So I think we're just gonna probably, it's about 3 o'clock now, we've been walking a couple hours, and so I think we're gonna probably walk another hour just to see if we see any cool camp spots somewhere, and probably just make a decision on whether, you know, we'll continue on tomorrow or make our way back. So we still got the rest of the day and all day tomorrow and tomorrow night, and then we'll leave out the next day. So hadn't really been turning on the camera much because there's not really nothing to see. I mean, it's just, you can see, it's just, this is how it's been the whole way. It's not very scenic at all. So really, this may not be one of my best videos. Oh wow. No, dude. Think that's where Indians used to do stuff, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty badass, yeah.
Stuff, yep.
So yeah, we were looking at this little Indian thing. I guess, I don't know, yeah, it's been here for years and years, but I guess people's been using this as a camp spot or whatever, but I don't know how my wife got here, but she left her broom.
Yeah, she's over.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's been here for a while.
Yeah, those are real spider webs, man. Just in time for Halloween.
Yeah. Wow. I'm sorry, baby. I had to do that.
You ain't sorry.
Alright, we're reaching the 202 intersection here.
Hey, there are some rocks right here.
And so that's how we would cross there. So we just came off of 209, and I think it's about 3:30, 3:45. So I think we're gonna call it a day and start looking for a campsite. So we're still looking for a campsite, but we're still at this cross section of 202, which is right here on the map, and we came from all the way down here. So we started right there. So we heard that there was a campsite right past 202, and I just walked down there, and it's already commandeered by a couple other campers.
Alright, good morning. So we ended up walking quite a ways last night before we found a campsite, and it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Just brewed up a cup of coffee, got a fire started. I'm waiting on Yang to get up. He's over there still snoring, so I think I'm gonna be quiet for, you know, at least another half hour before I go in there and shake his rack, make him get his butt up. Anyway, I think today that we're going to make our way back from where we came yesterday. I think we ended up walking about probably about 6.5 miles. So we'll make that trip back and go back to the original campsite. And for breakfast this morning, we have the Mountain House granola with milk and blueberries. On a scale of 1 to 10, give it about a 5. But I mean, there's not much you can do to granola to dress it up, is there? Alright, we just made it back to camp. We got our everything set up. Now it's time to eat a little bit of lunch, and that'll consist of some we got some roast beef spread, spam spread, tortillas, and some of this Laughing Cow cheese. And for dessert, got this wonderful Prince Polo. Now it is. The deer in the headlights. Deer in the headlights.
Stunned mullet. So I guess you were wondering what we were having for lunch today. If you weren't, well, who cares? It's gonna be good. Swiss cheese, you know, these little doodads. Add a little to your pack weight, but they spread, they're tasty, there's plenty of calories in them. And when you're hungry, they're awesome. Then you got the roast beef spread. I'm sure Jaxx already told you about that.
Yep, I did.
Yep, good stuff. And then spam spread. Nobody knows what's in there. Probably some.
We don't even know what's in the roast beef either.
Eyelids, tails, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So this is a keeper. We invited somebody up here that was in a hammock below us and showed the area to them. So that was probably a no-no. But
yeah.
He seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah, it was Rocket Boy on the hammock forums.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Rocket Boy, if you're watching this, don't tell anybody about our camp spot.
Yeah.
So we're signing off now.
Hey, hang on a second. So I saw Rocket Boy with his Tenkara pole, and I thought there's no fish out there. We saw 3 bass today, didn't we?
Yeah.
I can't tell you where that was.
Okay. Y'all can fast forward through all this if you're tired of hearing him talk. You done?
Hey, so Jaxx, about what time is it?
What is it, about 1:30?
1:30. What time does it get dark?
7.
7.
6:37.
So we're gonna have a fire for a long time.
You know me, I'm not a fire guy.
Oh man.
Watch my videos, you won't see many fires. Promise you on that one.
You made a fire this morning when you woke up at 5.
I didn't have nothing else to do because I got up at 6 o'clock or 6:30 and you slept till 9.
Hey, I've been working hard lately.
Something.
Saw romance sauce right here.
This is like deja vu. What? Earlier, remember this morning when I filmed somebody in the hammock?
What? You what? Was that snoring?
You were sawing logs.